him given his social status. Now, there's many parts in this story that my head one blew, honestly. But we're going to show you the video of the altercation between Alex and the boat driver. But just before that, let's let you know that his full name is Alex Ifeanyi Mascot Ikweche, member of the House of Reps, under the All Progressives Grand Alliance, which is the ABGA. He hails from Igbere in Bende local government area of Abia State. He was former chairman of Aba North local government area, graduated with a degree in business management from the University of Calabar. So yes, let's now show you what actually transpired and where the case is right now.
You know where you are? Do you know who I am?
I don't want to know, sir. Just tell me, let me go.
So you think I will give you my money with the way you have spoken to me?
I did a job for you and you have to pay it, sir.
You will not see any. You will not see penny from me. With this level of disrespect, you're very stupid. Very, very stupid. Madam, who is this stupid boy that you sent to this my house? Who is this foolish boy that you sent to my house? How can this stupid idiot come to my house and tell me that I'm supposed to come and meet him in his car and pick up snail that I'm buying from you? Can you imagine this rat? I can make this man to disappear in the whole Nigeria and nothing will happen. Can you imagine this rat? I'm not going to give this boy 1 naira of my money. No. I'm not going to give this silly boy 1 naira of my money.
You've been insulting me, sir, and I'm being quiet.
I pray that you do. I pray that you insult me. Can you please insult me? I'm not going to call my policemen to beat you up. I will beat you up. I will show you that I'm a big brother to you. I will slap the hell out of you and I will lie you down, lock you in my generator house. How dare you?
Why should you do that?
Who the hell do you know who you're talking to? Do you know where you are? Because you saw me sitting outside here?
It doesn't matter, sir. Pay me, let me go.
Look at this monkey.
I don't care what I am.
Are you even looking at me that you can beat me? Or are you looking at me? What? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Do you know who I am? I'm a senator of this republic. Do you know who the fuck I am? How dare you?
Are you slapping me, sir?
You see this place? You suffer. I'll deal with you.
Are you slapping me, sir?
I just did. Slap me back.
Okay.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
That's fine.
Do you know who I am?
That's fine.
How dare you?
Did you just slap me 3 times, sir?
Twice. The third one you soon receive it.
That's
How
nice.
dare you? Come and get out of this place.
I need my payment, sir.
Come on, collect.
Alright, so this is where I am. I just got 3 slaps from this man. Here. Just because I told him to come and get his stuff and pay me my money. So he's claiming that
Tell them my name is Honorable Alex Ikweche. I'm a member of the House of Reps. Tell them I slapped you.
Okay.
Call the Inspector General of Police. Call him. Let him come.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Record me very well.
Alright. That's nice.
You came to my house to disrespect me.
I didn't disrespect you. I said pay me my money and let me leave.
Come on, give me that phone.
Oh my God. Actions from an honorable member, but apparently there's nothing honorable about his actions. And you might want to ask, what is the global delivery practice? For DHL, delivery policy recipients must accept their goods within their work hours and within their premises after the trucks arrive. DHL say customer is responsible for all costs from the delivery and their agents must ensure that customers accept their goods. For Amazon doorstep delivery policy, it allows Amazon agents to make deliveries for goods or items at your doorstep,
Exactly.
whether or not you are at home.
Exactly. You bring it to your doorstep.
That's what safe countries, right?
That's it.
So this
Nigeria.
They
whole
just they bring it, they ring your bell or check if anybody's around. If not, they put it right there, your doorstep. But if they need someone to sign, that is where there's something. So now this particular person is neither DHL, Amazon, or whatever, is a driver who they sent the package to. He's not even a dispatch rider. Or like those official ones on the bike, but it's just because these apps now, they have a part for delivery. So if as a product person, you click on delivery, then a driver comes and
pick it up.
you pick. So the thing now is that we don't know the stipulated guideline for the delivery, because if you say delivery, you're not meant to be at my gate waiting. You have to deliver it, right?
but
To
for
be
the-
sure
yeah.
that it got to me, because the truth is this.
So
You-
for because you made mention of the fact that this is Bolt, it's not like it's
And they have a delivery part in
it's
in
not
the-
a
in the app.
delivery service. It's
Yeah.
not a delivery what's it called now, company, so to say. Bolt is originally an e-hailing app, and it is just recently that they added the feature where drivers can pick up an item, go to another location and drop it. Now I have been here and made calls for something to be delivered to me. The driver came to the gate, called me. I went to the gate to pick up my stuff. Now, let's just imagine I stay inside this office and the driver, I call the driver. Now, this is something that is weighing up to 50 kg. Can you bring it up? Let's even say it's as light as this. Can you bring it in? Now, consider the security implications of leaving his car outside.
I don't understand.
Yes.
In the broad daylight.
No.
Oh,
What's
wait.
happened at night?
Whatever time of the day it is. I mean, this is Abuja. Come on.
But from this video, this person is inside the compound.
Yeah. Is it really?
No, I think he's outside. There.
No, did you see the fence? I can see the fence. And the man said, "Is it because you saw me sitting out there?" So he was not inside he's not inside his parlor. He was inside the compound. I mean, the good thing is that the driver was showing us a little bit of the compound. So from what I see happening here, so I know Likima wants to react to this. Now, from what I saw in that video,
Okay.
right? I'm not here to support anybody. And truthfully, if I ever want to say, I would try to be nice. Now, I think both of them are at fault here.
Okay.
Yes, I think I've told you countless times why I don't use both apps. This is not to talk down on any app or demarket any, no. So I won't even want to call their name again. So you don't like you're demarketing them. So a lot of these drivers are very rude.
Okay.
A lot of them are very rude, and a lot of them are very nasty. I have experienced it, and I experienced them twice, and I said never again. So I stick to the one that works for me, because on the other side, they're more respectful and they're more disciplined, right? I am not sure the other driver from the other side would do this.
Okay.
Do you get? But I have noticed gross level of indiscipline and disrespect from a certain
Unprofessionalism.
option from some of these drivers.
Okay.
And so we don't know what led to this part. We only know that, he started slapping, which he's not even supposed to, because it now becomes physical assault. Do you understand? Whatever led to this part, it wasn't supposed to even get there. For someone like me, I'll just tell you, I just call the person that has a parcel. Madam, I no buy again. Or I no collect again. Let the driver go back with it. To avoid getting to this point. But we don't know what led to this point. It's not possible. I'm not going to sit here and say it was because he said come in, he did not come in, started slapping him. No, I don't think that was it. I believe that something must have happened. Some words must have been exchanged. Knowing how these drivers are, I can tell you that something must have happened. A certain level of rudeness must have been shared. An exchange must have has happened before this man got to this level of start saying, do you know who I am, and started becoming violent, which he is not even supposed to. Knowing his position, he's not even supposed to be violent to even get to that point. So that is the angle I am coming from.
Okay. And okay, let me quickly say this, that regardless, Ugo, regardless, he's all to be an honorable man.
Exactly.
His position, people he represents, if he cannot tame his temper, he has no business being an honorable man. He has no business being in the House of Rep. That is regardless of what happened. There was a video after this particular video we played now, where a very dark man interviewed the guy.
Yes, the cab
guy. The guy narrated everything that happened.
I think we have that video.
Yeah, we do.
Now, the guy said, according to the driver, that when he came, he saw the man seated. He greeted the man 3 times. The man kept mute, was on his phone. So he decided to pick up his phone.
Was he picking the call or?
No, he was just on his phone. He did not answer him. So he now decided to pick his phone and call the supposed person that was supposed to get the parcel. And it happens to be that the man he was greeting all this while was the person that was supposed to receive the parcel. So he fiercely asked him, bring that parcel. Can't you see? You know, he talks to him in a rude manner. So he now, everybody is a human being. That's what we call reflex actions. You react immediately to whatever that comes to you. So now, he said, for the man neglecting him while he was greeting and talking to him that way, he now went back to his car and then asked the man, if you need your goods, come to the car and pick it up. That even by right, I'm not supposed to even bring it to you. You're supposed to come to the car, pick it up and sign, and then you go your way. So the man now started, that was the heat of everything. The man started trying to tell him the normal Abuja language.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? So I'm just saying that this man, I think, in fact, this action deserves a recall. From his constituency, straight up. He has represented them in a very bad manner. This is not a House of Rep member that represents how many thousands of people or millions of people from his own constituency. Why would you do this? In fact, if at all he's a man that eats snail and act like this,
what do you
a snail that is low.
Can you emphasize more?
Oh my
I
God.
don't understand.
No, according to
You know what? Let us hear. Let us. Okay, so this is a cab guy on the screen with our social media police. This one has its own case separately with police, but let us get to hear what the guy narrated in this particular video.
This is the boat driver that was assaulted by that honorable member that claimed that he's a senator. The reason why I say that claimed that he's a senator, because I discovered this morning that that man is not a senator. So this is the guy that I assaulted. Now, we have seen the video, we saw all what transpired, we saw the horrible things he said to you, we heard him call you monkey, rats, all the derogatory things he said to you. Now the question is, what happened after that video? Please.
Okay, so after the video, he called some police officers. I don't know the division they were assigned to.
Okay.
And then they bundled me to the station. I wanted to drive the car. They said no, I should not drive. So two sat beside me, and I was in their middle. And then they drove me down to the station.
Okay.
When they drove me down to the station, they said I should go inside. I had calls. They didn't allow me to take my calls.
Okay.
So they were not asking what happened. They didn't ask me. They were asking people that were not there, the police officers. And then the police officer quickly said, I went to Honorable's house and I was fighting the Honorable. I kept mute.
Did you show them the video?
I have not shown anybody the video as at that time.
Okay.
They've not even the security person that came to bear witness as at that time have not seen the video.
Okay.
As at that time. Okay. So they now referred us to crime, that we should go to crime. So we went to crime. The man was not asking what happened. As I was explaining, initially I didn't explain. The man now said he cannot actually hear from one side. The other person has to come to actually give his own side of the story. And then the police officer said, when they said I fought him, they now said no, they should go and bring the man. Immediately his security man now called him, and they passed the phone to the IPO that was in charge of the case. And then the IPO was now talking to him on the phone and stepped out of the office where we were. And after some time, he came back and said he wants to go and do investigation at the Honorable's house.
Okay, the IPO left you at the station
at the
and said he
station.
wants to go. Which station was this?
Maitama police
Okay,
station.
so it happened within Maitama.
It happened within Maitama.
Okay, so the IPO left you at the station and went to the Honorable's
house.
Okay.
And then after they kept me there for over 2 hours. I was behind. I was at the counter. I was not detained though.
They kept you behind the counter.
They kept me behind the counter. And then after 2 hours plus, he came back. And then he was now like, why did I record the video?
Why did IPO now change that for you?
He was not trying to change the narrative. And I asked him, is there a part of the law that says I cannot record what somebody is doing to me? He was becoming a threat to me. And I had to take evidence so that people will know where I am.
By this time, was the honorable member there?
He wasn't there.
He was at home.
He was at home. So then I gave me a form to fill, to write my own statement as to what happened. As I was writing, the honorable now came. And then when he came, he started talking and he was shouting.
Even at the station?
Even at the station. He was
calling you names?
Calling me names. Like, I still kept mute and I was looking at him. So my colleagues were talking to him. Me, I've already had my own fair share of trauma from him. I don't want to actually have any engagement or any encounter with him. I just went to one corner and I sat down. And I was listening to everything he was saying. All the names he was calling me. You common boat driver, you're a poor man, you have pride in your poor, you have this, you have that. I kept mute. I said, so the problem you have now is a poor man cannot speak that I'm in Nigeria and I shouldn't be treated as a foreigner in this country, as I'm from Delta State and I cannot be treated, I cannot have you treat me like a foreigner in my own.
Now, when did you leave the station?
I left the station at about, I think some minutes to 3 or so.
Where's your car?
My car is still at the station.
So the police collected your car?
They collected my car.
And you left the station this morning?
Yeah, I left the station.
Was the honorable member detained?
He wasn't detained.
They let him go?
They let him go.
That's really, really sad. Now, I want to ask you a question. The woman that sent you that message, do you know her name?
I didn't know her name per se.
Do you know her business name?
I don't know her business name. It was a request. But I think I checked from my boat app. I think the last request that came in when I tried calling from the app, it was, I think, Gloria.
Gloria?
Yeah.
Because she said something in that video. She said something like, and do you know who he is? She was also supporting him. That's why I'm asking you that if you know who she is. Now, what did you go and deliver to him? What even really happened? Just give me a brief summary of what happened before that video.
Okay, before the video, I actually got a request on boat.
Okay.
Right? I was closing already because I needed to resume work this morning at 8:30. Okay. So I was closing at 9:10. I said, let me just quickly go home so that I can have enough rest. So I got this request to Maitama. I felt it was a normal request. And then she told me, no, that it's not a request, that I'm picking something up from a garden.
Okay.
Right? From a garden.
Which garden?
I don't know the name of the garden. She just described the garden that after Kado roundabout,
okay,
you will see one orange color container and then there's a garden beside it.
Okay.
So I just quickly went there, parked. The girl just came without wasting time, brought the package that it's a snail.
Snail?
Okay, snail, yeah. So she dropped it. It was the girl that brought it and dropped it on the seat. She understood that part.
Okay.
I was like, okay, there's no problem. I'm going. So on getting to the man's house, I called him. Okay, I'm at your gate. He now said, okay, I should give it to the security man. They gave it to the security man. The security man explained where the house address is. So I drove down to the house. On approaching, I called the man again. I said, Oga, I'm here. He now said, I'm not here. That if you are here, I will see you. So I drove. He now said I should park beside one camera. When I parked beside the camera, I saw him, but I didn't know he was the one. So I saw him seated few meters away from my car. So I greeted, good evening, sir. He didn't respond. Good evening, sir. He didn't respond. So I presume he is not the one that I'm supposed to deliver this thing to. Okay. And since he didn't answer, the next thing is for me to call the person that has this package. The next thing I dialed the person's number and his phone rang. And then the next thing he was like, are you stupid? Are you mad? Are you a fool? Bring my stuff for me. So I was not happy at the way he talked to me because I was doing my professional job, right? I was not happy. So I was like, okay, this thing you're saying to me, it has not gotten to it. Normally, I'm not even supposed to bring this thing to you. You are supposed to come and pick it yourself. Yeah. That was the only thing that got him angry. You are asking me to come to your car to pick my stuff? Are you okay? Do you know who you're talking to?
It's okay. I can see the anger on your face, don't worry.
Okay. So the update is that Honorable Alex has been invited by the police for questioning. Some media reporting rather that he has been arrested. Apparently, not just because of the case of physical assault now, but a couple of comments that he made about how he was going to make him disappear. And that he should call the Inspector General of Police. He can call anybody. I was going to lock him up in a generator house and nobody was ever going to see him again.
Those type of things.
That gives me a lot of reason to worry, and it's a cause of concern. Is that how
you make people disappear?
Like, is that your modus operandi? He even said he will pay 50 million and you will go missing. So, Honorable Sir, how many people have gone missing on your account? You know?
Another thing that I would say, now we're not trying to teach them their job in this case, but I think that all the necessary tests should be done on him to ascertain, because now you remember when they tell you when you make call during on traffic lights or while driving, if you make calls or you press your phone, you go for a mental evaluation. After paying the fine, you go for mental evaluation to receive it. I think this honorable also need to go for a mental evaluation and also needs to be tested and all of that. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything, but I think that he should be tested and they should go for mental evaluation, because that if it happened the way this Kabi is describing it, then that means that level of short fuse is questionable.
It's about evening time when the weather were cool and calm. It was not sunny.
Where you go say your head is hot.
Where you go say your head is.
But when you had a stressful day.
But a stressful day, but you are really relaxing. So what could trigger him at that moment?
So
Nigeria's
far,
problem.
we have not heard his own side of the story.
Exactly.
So I think it's also important that we just wait for him to probably issue a statement explaining his own side of things. I mean, he owes that to his constituents.
Exactly.
If he has a family, he owes that to his family. You know, the young man who he has assaulted deserves some sort of explanation. You know, a lot of elements in this story that, you know, is just really disjointed.
There was two sides to a story.
Why are you picking up an item by yourself as an honorable house member? Do you get what I mean? And but then again, this is not the first time we're having an honorable member in the news for something like this. Elisha Abo in 2019 assaulted someone in a shop, and even a couple of years after that, also assaulted his driver, slapped him a couple of times. You know, so. When we see some of these dishonorable actions from honorable members, it really gives a lot of
it just tells you that we are all humans, and whether you have a name or a title or whatever it is, you are. It's just like we hear stories of, oh, a pastor did this, this one, that did one. They are first of all humans. They are not mini gods. They are not spirits. They are humans, and they are capable of anything, just the same way a normal person will be capable of slapping, of hitting, or doing this. But then again, as I don't want to even speak as him being an honorable. I want to speak as a normal person. You just don't go about hitting a person. I mean, I get really, really pissed sometimes. I get really, really upset. But I'm not going to say, because I'm upset. Do you know who I am? It doesn't make sense.
You get one lawyer will come up for Twitter, and I believe
we also have that send the kids to the room and started assaulting their mom.
Even apart from that, this particular Alex himself, a lawyer came up on Twitter. I believe he should be his counsel, saying that he was set up.
I have heard that version too.
Set him up, and then him also has come out to issue some statements.
Set up how?
Yeah, he has made some statements that, but he was not totally sorry about the act. He was still being political about it.
I mean, he is a politician, so I mean, your political opponents can get at you anyway.
Okay, so I want to understand something for the issue of the lawyer, who we saw the footage in the house where he was, you know, assaulting his wife. So he said it was a setup.
No. I mean, Alex's lawyer
said it was a setup.
And said, that somebody set him up. That he's not this kind of man, that he's a loving man from his constituency who has been helping the poor, trying to do this damage control.
Man.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There were a lot of damage control. The lawyer was tweeting on Twitter. I think on X.
It's going to be hard for anything that he puts up as a defense right now to sell, because there's evidence. They can see you, they can hear your voice. They can see you hitting the
Your
man.
face is clear.
They're seeing everything that you're doing and all the things that you're saying. It's very clear.
And it doesn't matter how many good works you've done. This particular one is going to ruin
everything. People that eat snail are supposed to be slow to action, slow to anger.
Slow to
I don't understand you licking mouth.
Imagine say if Narat they supply the man.
Oh God. That means he would have been very.
I'm telling you, running everywhere.
2 seconds everywhere, boss. I saw the most ridiculous comments yesterday, and John Doe on X, who I mean, John Doe is my person on X, but I saw that comment replying to the lawyer who the footage came out, and I was really I don't want to say I grew disrespect instantly for him, but I just want to say that I felt really, and I think I'm going to message him to address after the show, because how can you make a comment saying that, oh, the woman gave the video, released the footage of what happened to the bloggers to share, and now making it look as if she wasn't the one that did it, and you forget that this man is your husband and you decide to put him out in public like that, the father of your children. How and in my head I'm like, what exactly is he saying? So okay, even if she was the one that released it, okay, are you trying to justify that she should be hit? For all we know, that might not even be the first time or second time. It might even be a regular occurrence. So even if she released the footage to the public, even if the intent was to shame the man, okay, are we not going to say that instead of telling our men to stop abusing their women, we are now saying they should cover it up? What exactly is his point in that post he made? I couldn't really understand what he was saying, but it didn't make sense at the end of the day.
It shouldn't make sense to any right-thinking member of the society. Abuse is not supposed to come up either of the gender, because we have cases where women are also abusing men.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know why it's always laughable whenever a man says that my wife do beat me. Women will start laughing. Are you not a man?
Why will I laugh?
No, cases are like
so
that.
So women strong past men.
There was this guy on Facebook. Yes, he uploaded a picture with him, all his back stripped with this koboko thereabout.
Wow.
So the guy was like, my wife always have the better part of me every night, and she beats me to stupor. So if you go to the comment section, you will start laughing. Some people will start saying, this one not be man. This one not woman.
Okay, so a couple of times when men say, what I've discovered in this, as a person who does a lot of projects relating to men, what I've discovered is that when a lot of men say that my wife hits me, or my wife do this or did that, they don't seem to get it that it's not as if the wife carried the man and be popoing him. Okay, so there was a case, before we wrap up, there was a case we had to solve I think that was in 2021, thereabout. This man basically sleeps in the office. He's a medical doctor, but he can't even sleep at home. The house has been made unlivable. Do you understand? For him. So sometimes he closes from work, and before your colleagues see him back again at the office, still the same outfit, because he can't be at home. And then sometimes it's aside threatening him with knife and the rest of them, and because he doesn't want to hit her, he keeps running away, and then he goes out. She will bring her brothers to the house, and they will gather and beat him. So it's not about the woman beating the man now. It's about who she brings to beat him.
Collective beat. When would they beat man?
Wow.
How am I taking enter this?
What is the concern of Man U now?
Stray bullet now. How about you?
Are you calling Man U a woman or a Man U a man? Which of them?
I mean, let's see what happens with this case. But since we're talking about women who are going through a lot, over the weekend, we saw a video of women shedding tears at a session where we had May, former wife of Yul Edochie, speaking, and it was all very emotional. I think we should show you the video first, and then we come back with our reactions. Somebody give me a handkerchief or something.
I think even me. So they're crying galore, man.
I don't know what was said.
You cannot win this battle. You cannot win
I don't
this
know how it was said.
Actually, I don't know. Actually, me, I don't know. I was actually looking. I was listening to the songs. I remember that I'm a sinner. I've sinned.
So you started crying?
I started crying.
Okay. Your own is different from what was happening right
Oh my God.
Everybody has a
God.
different reaction to that video. Me, now the song
Oh my God.
touched my soul.
I think as a lady, I think I understand what happened there.
You're busy with fashion and everything. Right?
Okay, no. Aside the fact that there were beautiful outfits. Oh my God, look at the fascinators. Damn. It was amazing. And her dress is a killer. Do you understand? But I think I understood what really happened there. You know, when I have actually experienced this before, but it was a man that was talking. But because men are not used to the whole emotional this thing, but I could feel the man's pain when he was speaking about certain things. And where I was sitting, I just knew that this man went through a lot. Do you understand? But these are women, so women are very expressive when it comes to their emotional this. And so it is not easy for a man that you gave your youthfulness. I mean, you and May have been together for a very long time. It was more like she was a very young lady when she got married to
Was the
you.
wife of your youth.
Do you understand? And so she's an educated woman, she has her career, but she had to take the back seat because she wants to be a homemaker. She became a wife so that you can be your superstar. Even when you were the superstar, she was not in front, always showing herself. We didn't even get to see a lot of this is the most of me that we've ever seen since we know her as the wife of you. Not until now. So imagine a woman who put herself at the back to say, okay, you're going to be the husband, you're going to be the head, you're going to shine. And I just stay at the back and be the wife and take care of the home. Now, as she's been hit with, her husband followed another woman for a long time. Now, it wasn't a 2 months relationship. It was a long time they've been together in the same industry. And then the next thing, the woman is pregnant, you are giving birth, you are marrying this person, and you come and announce it. Not long after that, she's trying to absorb what has happened, she loses her child.
Yeah.
I mean, how is she supposed to handle a devastating, losing a marriage of how many years versus losing a child? Come on. Nobody heals from that. Nobody comes out of that normal. So when you come out of things like that, you either remain broken or you come out rising like a phoenix. That's just it.
I don't really know what to say about the whole thing, but I know that these women crying in a foreign land, in a better situation, atmosphere good, steady lights, and they are crying. Imagine we are in Nigeria.
Oh my God.
I know.
Look him out. We are done for the show today.
But anyway, I understand. It's actually a lot for men to carry right now. And then, especially when you love your man. Especially when you and this guy is always on social media. So
dancing.
Yes. You go always the day the woman face. That is just the only thing. There are sometimes if you don't see maybe your partner or your estranged partner for a long time, you tend to forget everything about it. But this man is always on social media with the same woman who sent you away from your house practically.
But I think May's doing well. Aside from the fact that she doesn't have her marriage, but I think she's doing well.
But no matter how, you will remember. Sometimes you remember one good time where you get with this man.
It depends. So the thing it depends on what the later part of the marriage was like.
I think every relationship started very well. There was a time when you meet your spouse or maybe meet your partner, it would be as if let's marry the next week. When you hang on top of fridge and start making call. You know all those moments. But one thing people fail to understand is that immediately when you are entering into any relationship, plan for the day you have crisis. from that day, that relationship is so sweet. Plan for the day you have crisis, because it must surely come. How you manage that moment determines how far you're going to go in that relationship. So I'm not a relationship expert, but I just want to take this out and I sit there as now if relationship expert from this conversation. I'm not a relationship expert. Are you? And
I'm going to pass the mic to the relationship expert. All right, I think we have done a good one for today, and
yeah, absolutely. Tomorrow we'll be back with more.
Yeah,
we promise. Okay, but a great way for you to continue enjoying what we're doing here is for you to follow us on social media: Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. Follow all of our channels, like and share our content, and of course, follow your favorite people if you can as well. Tomorrow we'll be back. Gochukwu Madimere is my name.